Leo's, fellow Leo ascendant here. My Leo ascendant's like 27, 28 degrees. It's pretty intense. So this is a really interesting time for you guys as well. Because first of all, when I'm doing this, which is Robbie Burns Day, the 25th, and Mozart's, one of the things we have to recognize is that we've had the full moon in Leo today. So I'm at the crest of that. It's over. It's waning, and we're moving into the essence of, as we progress forward through the 2 weeks till the new moon in Aquarius. But this can go on quite a ways because it's concluding the cycle that began last summer in August. So the end of July, when we had the full moon, new moon, I can't remember what is what, because things shift and change. It's starting to shift and change this year again, where it's going to move a different direction. But back to August anyway. During Leo, when you had your new moon, you've now come to this sense of conclusion and understanding. And one of the things that I really like about your reading, I know I'm going to like about your reading, is the fact that the people that I've read that are Leo Ascendant, I know a lot of them. And the Leo Ascendant and Leos are actually acknowledging and recognizing how to work with Pluto. They're starting to recognize, okay, I had a little taste test in the spring, March, April, May. Now I'm ready. I get it. You're starting to recognize that most of the people that are going to come into your experience, and if you don't yet, you will, that are going to come in, they're going to be disruptive. They're going to be really somewhat in times archaic because they're not conventional. They are not going to be pragmatic, but they're going to be very, very good for you to grow as well and learn with and from. So this could be a very good time for you Leo guys and girls out there. Beginning of the reading in here, indecisiveness, uneasiness, and acceptance of endings. Now it starts out really interesting. It's almost as though with you Leo ascendants that, again, like the full moon and this completion closure, is that you're relinquishing and releasing something that at one point been mainstay. Could be that you change jobs. It could be that you decide I'm getting rid of stuff. You know, there's many roads to Rome to make money. I find with myself with Leo ascendant that things get tight with the readings. I just flip things. I think, yeah, I got a lot of antiques. I love them, blah, blah, blah. Onto Facebook Marketplace, onto eBay, onto Max Sold, whatever. Like flip it and move it. Pay the bills, pay things, keep things going, change things around, shift it around. You've got something happening in here because your beginning starts with the King of Pentacles and all that represents. Well, that again is the earthy king who's made money, achieved money, and got to this certain level where he's very, very giving. The King of Pentacles is a very giving. Elvis Presley would just give. Dolly Parton just gives. They don't brag about it. They just do it. So there's this element about achievement, but then what you've got in here is that you have uneasiness and conclusion. So you have the Two of Swords and then you have the 10, which is conclusive. I don't want to see you get in an argument with somebody. It will not serve you. So back up. You find yourself wanting to get into an altercation or conflict with somebody come Monday, Tuesday next week, I would really button it, would not go there. Pull back a little bit. Start to recognize, you know what? No, I need intellectual prowess, intellectual understanding. I'm going to tell you something fascinating. You have 3 of the 4 court cards of the kings in here. You have your own, you have the King of Diamonds, the King of Diamonds is the King of Diamonds, King of Swords, and you have that King of Pentacles that begins things. I would say something really quite intense is going to shift. Now you've got the Knight of Cups. So you've got a lot of people in here and a lot of players. I don't see this as negative. I think in all honesty that you're going to find next week to be a busy week. You may find yourself involved with some professional interactions, professional meetings. I would trust your intuition like the back of your hand. I would really follow through. Again, try not to push with economic threat. Do not go down that road. If I could talk to Donald Trump, he is Leo Ascendant, I would say, Donald, you're doing well already. Don't push. Back up. Be the diplomat. There's a lot of diplomacy going on in the reading in here, if I can learn to speak. And you see, there's some things that are happening too that are very freeing. Even though you see the beginning in here and this concern and this may be hanging over from some events that actually lead into the weekend. And you've got some things in here that have to come to a close. And then you've got a lot of things that can actually be very formal in regards to what you have to deal with, who you have to deal with. Whatever it is, there's some serious importance. Even if you're headhunted, even if you decide to get into business or a business situation shifts and changes and you go in a new direction. All of this is excellent. It's not negative. As long as you don't feed into a hostile reaction to situation. Pull back. Breathe. Sandra David told me so. So anyway, you heard it here first. I wish you guys all the best. Please like, subscribe. pass this on and share it. And I really look forward to doing these weeklies for you. And I will do my best by the third week of February, which is not that far, and life goes by like this. By the third week of February, I will get those March readings, because March and April are going to be powerhouse months. We hit the eclipses. So be ready. Anyway, you heard it here first. Wish you guys all the best. Cheers.